here after dinner. I just went for a walk, and I thought I'd read you your little bedtime story called Alexander, Who Used to Be Rich, last Sunday. It goes along with your money unit in the classroom. And here it goes. It's a really old book. Sorry, it's a little bent. Alexander, Who Used to Be Rich, Last Sunday by Judith Viorst. It wasn't fair that my brother Anthony had $2.75 and 1 dime and 7 nickels and 18 pennies. It isn't fair that my brother Nicholas had $1.02 and 5 dimes, 5 nickels and 13 pennies. It isn't fair because what I've got is bus tokens. Can you buy anything with a bus token? I ride on the bus. And most of that time, what I've gotten mostly is bus tokens. And even when I'm very rich, I know that pretty soon what I'll have is bus tokens. I know because I used to be rich last Sunday. Get all those things he had. He's got a big imagination. Last Sunday, Grandma Betty and Grandpa Louie came to visit from New Jersey. They brought lox because Father likes to eat lox. They brought plants because my mother likes to grow plants. They brought $1 for me and $1 for Nick and $1 for Anthony because Mom says it isn't nice to say this. We like money. A lot, especially me. Look at their faces. They're so happy. My father told me to put the $1 away to pay for college. He was kidding. Anthony told me to use the $1 to go down to the store and buy a new face. Anthony stinks. It's not very kind, is it? Nick said to take the other $1 and bury it in the garden, and in a week, a dollar tree would grow. Ha ha. Mom said if I really want to buy a walkie-talkie, to save my money. Saving money is hard. Because last Sunday, when I used to be rich, I went to Peterson's drugstore and got bubble gum. After the gum stopped tasting good, I got more gum. And after that gum stopped tasting good, I got more gum. And even though I told my friend David I'd sell him all the gum in my mouth for a nickel, he still wouldn't buy it. Goodbye, 15 cents. Last Sunday, when I used to be rich, I bet that I could hold my breath till 3 o'clock. Anthony won. I bet that I could jump from the top of the stoop and land on my feet. Nick won. I bet that I could hide this purple marble in my hand, as my mom would never guess which hand I was hiding it in. I didn't know that moms made children pay. Goodbye, another 15 cents. He's going through his money, isn't he? Absolutely, I was saving the rest of my money. I positively was saving the rest of my money, except that Eddie called me up and said that he would rent me his snake for an hour. I always wanted to rent his snake for an hour. Goodbye, 12 cents. Anthony said, when I'm 99, I still won't have enough for a walkie-talkie. Nick said, I'm too dumb to let loose. My father said there are certain words a boy can never say, no matter how ratty and mean his brothers are being. My father fined me 5 cents for saying them. Goodbye, dime. Last Sunday, when I used to be rich by accident, I flushed 3 cents down the toilet, and a nickel fell through a crack. And I walked on my hands, and I tried to get my nickel out with a butter knife and also my mother's scissors. Goodbye, 8 cents, and the butter knife, and the scissors. Poor Anthony. He's having another terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, I think. Last Sunday, when I used to be rich, I found this chocolate candy. Just sitting there, I rescued it from being melted or smushed. Except the way I rescued it from being melted or smushed was that I ate it. How was I supposed to know? It was Anthony's. Goodbye, 11 cents. I was absolutely saving the rest of my money. I was positively saving the rest of my money. But then Nick did a magic trick and made my pennies vanish into thin air. The trick to bring them back he hasn't learned yet. Goodbye, 4 cents. Anthony said that even when I'm 199, I still won't have enough for a walkie-talkie. Nick said they should lock me in a cage. My father said there are certain things a boy can never kick, no matter how ratty and mean his brothers are being. My father made me pay 5 cents for kicking it. Goodbye, nickel. Last Sunday, when I used to be rich, Kathy, around the corner, had a garage sale. I positively went to look. I looked for half melted candle. I needed that candle. I looked at a bear with one eye. I needed that bear. I looked at a deck of cards that was perfect, except for no 7 of clubs and no 2 of diamonds. I didn't need that 7 or 2. Goodbye, 20 cents. I absolutely was going to save the rest of my money. I positively was going to save the rest of my money. I absolutely positively was saving the rest of my money, except I needed to get some money to save. I tried to make a tooth fall out. I could put it under my pillow and get a quarter, but no loose teeth. I looked in Pearson's telephone booths for nickels and dimes that some people sometimes forget, but nobody forgot. I bought some non-returnable bottles down to Friendly's Market. Friendly's Market wasn't very friendly. I told my grandma and my grandpa to come back soon. Last Sunday, when I used to be rich, I used to have a dollar. I do not have a dollar anymore. I got this dopey deck of cards. I got this one-eyed bear, and I've got this melted candle. And some bus tokens. I haven't read that book in a long time. The end. But I thought that was a great book to go with your math unit, and I hope you really enjoyed it. And I will record the other 2 books next. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.